My box of HistoryPlunge arrived in the mail today, and I thought we could open it up and take a look to see what's inside. HistoryPlunge was developed in collaboration with the National Portrait Gallery. Many of the cards in this box include portraits from the National Portrait Gallery's collection. When you visit the National Portrait Gallery in Washington, D.C., make sure you visit the portraits of the presidents and the notables who are in this box. All of the cards in your HistoryPlunge box are used in various combinations to play games that teach U.S. history. All of the rules will describe which of the cards to use for each of the games. In the front of your box is an introductory card from HistoryPlunge. It also lists our website and a place where you can go download additional resources. On the back is one of the game rules for one of our games. There are also several other game rule cards in your box. On our website, we have additional games that are not included in this box, so make sure you go to our website at www.learningplunge.org. There's a disclaimer card, a card from the National Portrait Gallery, and this is a decoding card. So this is the President Fact card, and then there's some information about how to decode the timeline cards. I'm going to set this aside and explain it in just a second. We have the President Answer Key card, which is used in one of our games. If you would like a larger version of this, you can print this from our website. Here's a map of the United States. This is an answer key for some of our baseline questions. Next in the box are our President Portrait cards. These President Portrait cards are used in a few of the games. Next are the President Fact cards. The card on the right describes the information on the President Fact cards. So LOP stands for Length of Presidency. DOP stands for Dates of Presidency. And then information down below includes information about the First Lady, the number of electoral votes, and also some historical facts relating to the specific term of the president. After the President Fact cards are the clue cards. There are 3 colors of clue cards. There are blue, purple, and gold. Your game instructions will tell you which set to use. The baseline cards are next. These are baseline questions about U.S. history. They're two-sided. Your game rules will describe how these are used. Some of the baseline questions are related to U.S. maps. And that is when your answer key might come in handy. The next cards are portraits of our cultural notables. These are two-sided cards. Again, your game rules will describe how these are used. Next are timeline cards. We have essentially 6 sets of timeline cards. Some are silver and some are gold. So we have silver and gold timeline cards that are from the 1400s to 1700s. We have silver and gold timeline cards from the 1800s. And then finally we have silver and gold timeline cards from the 1900s to 2000s. The information on the silver cards are the most important facts. And on the silver card, the information in the top box are the most essential, with the blue question being the most essential. So if you were going to be looking at just the most essential information, you would be looking at the top blue fact on the silver cards. The answer to the questions, so basically these are events in history. The dates for the events are down below. So the top questions, the answers are found in the top row down here, and they are color-coded. You can use the Decoding the Cards card to help you interpret this information. After the timeline cards are the power cards. These power cards are used in different games, and each game will describe what information on the power card to use. At the back of the box, you'll find a frame. The frame is used in some of our games to hide information on the portrait cards. Make sure that you do not lose these frames, because they are important to our games. If you happen to lose them or they get broken, you can always create one out of an index card. And the last thing in your box is a study guide for the president portraits. If you have any questions or need additional resources, visit our website at www.learningplunge.org, or you can contact us at info@learningplunge.org. Get ready to learn some U.S. history. Ready, set, History Plunge.